Step 4. The date. After you've thought of something that makes you smile, your ego should be fully primed and you should be ready to go. Choosing a place to take your date can be difficult. A coffee house like Starbucks is always good because women like talking and wasting money on expensive coffee. Don't go somewhere tacky like IHOP or Denny's. Even though their cheap, greasy food turns you on like Britney Spears in a tank top, taking a girl here will make her think you have no class and live in a trailer park. Even though the quarter pounder with cheese is pretty damn good, if you take a girl to McDonald's, you're as stupid as the people who work there. Unless your date wants to buy some crack, don't go to the Bamboo Inn. The Chinese food isn't all that great, and everyone knows this place is just a big drug front. It's critical to choose a location that seems very expensive, but can actually fit in your budget. Try to find a friend who works at a restaurant so you don't have to fork out a lot of cash to get some action. For this example, we will use the Keg. Before you get to the table, plan to say things that make you look intelligent. Comment on things like Alan Greenspan's effect on federal interest rates, or Stephen Hawking's theories of the universe, or something like that. Give good eye contact to make it look like you're interested. If you're the typical college male, the girl will sound something like this. Even though Marriott has good qualities to it, like the all-you-can-eat entree buffet and 12 brands of cereal, it's not a good place for a date. If you take a girl here, she will not like it one damn bit. When you eat at Marriott, it shows what a filthy pig you are, and how hard it is for you to take care of yourself like your mother. If you take a girl here, she will hate it even more than having to watch the XFL. When the waiter comes, act cool and collected. Try to go to a place where the waiters aren't all that good looking, so that way your date won't be tempted to flirt with the waiters instead of you. Let her choose anything on the menu, even if it's expensive. We'll explain this concept later. When you are eating, her food is hers, and even if something on her plate looks really good, don't assume it's okay to grab it, because it's not. This goes for her chest as well. Later, excuse yourself and inconspicuously find the waiter, and give him a coupon. This will save you lots of cash you would have wasted on $12 salads and $3 drinks. If done correctly, the girl will never know, and you will be able to keep the cash for things like fast food, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and Maxim magazines. The more of a slob you are when you eat, the less chance the girl will be interested in you. It's normally okay to scratch your ass and eat a lot of junk food around your male friends, but you're not trying to impress them. Even though it's fun, don't pick your nose. Girls won't want to touch you after you dig in your nose. Once you've reached the point where you've completely ticked the girl off, it's about as easy to redeem yourself as it is to convince a girl to watch SportsCenter instead of Oprah. If you really can't help but pick your nose, find a way to cover it up. Make a comment about the menu and get the girl to bring it up over her face. Then look like you're reading the menu and get a good nose pick in. Flick the burger while she still thinks you're deciding on what to order. If you feel like being a complete horse's ass, make a comment about how much you like the girl, and hold her hand after you have dug in your nose. She will never know where you just put your finger, and you can laugh about it later. During the course of the meal, if the girl gets something stuck in her teeth, don't be blunt and rude, don't laugh at her, and don't point. If you do this, the girl will freak out like a fat guy when the donut store closes. After eating a bunch of fattening appetizers, you may have to cut ass. If you feel the need to let out a fart, plan it out. Find something on the table like a bottle of wine and make a comment about it to try and distract her. When you do let it out, cough or something so she won't notice it. Make a fan with your hand to circulate the airflow. If all works accordingly, your date will be impressed at your knowledge of fine wines and not notice it was all a pawn to cover up your disgusting fart. Follow up by saying something like, "Tell me more," to keep her talking. Nod your head, and smile too. Be careful with what you talk about. Though the girl may seem stuck up or bitchy, don't worry, women can seem like that sometimes. No matter how rude you may perceive your date to be, do not say anything about her time of the month. If you say anything about PMS, you're as screwed as a monkey with a stick up its ass. If you do say this, your date will most likely explode with rage. She will tear into you like a hungry wolf. At this point, you're ultimately screwed and there's not much you can do. Don't say much, but try to keep the situation from escalating. At this point, you have to cut your losses. Remember to always admit that the girl is right. After the dinner date, walk the girl back to her door. Comment on how much fun you had. Say things like, "I'm amazed by your intriguing personality," We should get together again sometime. Maybe we can take my little sister to the zoo this weekend. Even if you don't have a little sister, saying this will make the girl think you're incredibly sensitive. Whatever you do, don't do what you're thinking. Yes, we know what you're thinking. What you should say is, I would love to take you out again. Give the girl a goodnight kiss on the cheek. If all goes as planned, she'll have a wonderful time and will be dreaming about you all night. Being that you were a complete jackass by taking the girl to a dining hall and eating like a slob, she probably won't want to talk to you again. It'll be hard to recover from a crash and burn like this, but you can do it. Run to catch up to her and apologize for being so rude. We suggest you bring your date the following gifts when you apologize to her. A flower, a copy of Martha Stewart Living in the Oprah magazine, candy with a low-fat content, a stuffed animal, and a copy of the movie 16 Candles with Molly Ringwald. If you're sincere, though it may take some considerable convincing, the girl may reconsider her impression of you. Don't expect any immediate results, but if you can charm her, you may be better off than you think. At this point, bid farewell to your date and hope for the best. Now you have completed the most difficult part of your operation. At this point, you are on to step 5.